we were talking, like I say, to Jeremiah, and it really is hard to fathom that 2012 Andrew Luck was almost given a gold jacket before he ever took a snap in the NFL. It's funny to believe. It's not funny, but it's hard to believe that just a decade later, we're wondering if he's going to play. If he's going to play at that same level. Any insight? I assume that you're at least semi-aware of what's going on with Andrew.
I think all signs are good. Andrew's worked his tail off since really about mid-season. I know he's taken some trips, works with a lot of different people, came back to Stanford and worked for a while to get his body right. I think he made some decisions in the past, which he said publicly multiple times, where he's going to power through. He's a tough guy. He works hard. He wants to be there for his teammates. And he got to the point where he's not making himself better. So he had to take a step back, which for a true competitor, right, drives you nuts. But to see the look in his eye now, to see the shape that his body's in now, to see how close he is to being back able to throw. Because, don't forget now, like, they dropped this guy on the worst team in football and took him to the playoffs 3 years in a row. The guy's phenomenal. And to see him back now in great shape and with that desire to get back, he's taken enough time away. His body's feeling good inside and out. And I'm looking forward to seeing him sling the ball up in Indianapolis.
Think about what he just said. Any of these rookie quarterbacks that are going to get drafted this year, Andrew Luck went 11-5 3 years in a row. He won, and he carried that team on his back. It's so. We all have our fingers crossed because he hasn't thrown a ball in over a year. I know he's maybe got a little ball, Nerf ball like you play with your kids in the backyard. But man, the league needs him to play. The league, not just the Colts, the league needs Andrew Luck because he was one of the prized possessions in over a decade as a draft choice, and he's a good voice and face for the league. He makes things more competitive, and man alive, we're just all keeping our fingers crossed that he shows up and starts day one and can stay healthy because we need him.
And to Coach Shaw's point, I hope that he gets more practical. The roster loads up this week and beyond for his sake. I feel like some teams, that's the connection, Stanford, Cal. I feel like in Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, that they at some point accepted the premise, we have a do-it-all QB, ergo, we don't have to build anything around him. We should do, I feel like Andrew Luck, to some degree, didn't get the benefit of hasn't been able to be on a great roster yet and still is finding his way into January every time he's out there. So certainly, and a delightful guy too. For even though I once offered to shave him because he has that beard, I said, "Can I give you a shave? It would be great." And he said no.
He obviously sees that you don't know how to shave.
All right, that's the end of this. It's because I don't have a head of hair like you, Mooch. It doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm doing. All right, listen, Coach Mooch. Coach Shaw, thank you so much for the time. I know it's a busy week for you guys. Have a great time talking about all things NFL draft. Have a great time, and that's it.